Hey everybody, Marco here, and welcome to another pencil mark video. I had originally planned on doing a harder Sudoku for today, but it kind of broke. So I'm gonna do a puzzle that is more in the medium range. And yeah, this is an anti-knight Sudoku. I think it was from 2017-ish. And it's around the medium range, so it was worth about 60 points in the competition set this was in. This competition set had a lot of different, I guess, tetromino shapes. So this anti-knight Sudoku has 20 givens in the Tetris shapes, yeah. So let's give it a shot. Anti-knight Sudoku is a more common variant, so I think a lot of people who watch YouTube Sudoku videos will be familiar with it. But basically the idea is that in addition to normal Sudoku rules, you cannot have two cells that are a knight's move apart that contain the same number. So, for example, this 4, in addition to seeing regular Sudoku stuff, it also sees these 8 cells, and none of these 8 cells can be a 4. So yeah, as far as variants go, this is pretty straightforward. So let's give it a try. I did just mark the 4, but I do see 4s as being fairly restrained. There are 4 different 4 givens. And I will do pencil marks in red here. So there's only 2 options for the 4 down here, which we do get from above and from the right. Yeah, on the right, there's the bottom 2 rows here are blocked by the 4s from the left, and this 4 from the bottom goes up here. This 4 from the center sees this by knight's move, so we have a 4 in this spot. That means we get a 4 in the top right. Yeah, the two options we out of the 2 options we have here, these are blocked by Sudoku, and this one is blocked by knight's move, so whoops. So we get a 4 in this position. And that just gives us a 4 pair over here down in the bottom. So we almost have 4s done. Let's see what else. 1s have a pair in this spot in the middle right. I want to see for the tetrominos if there's 2 of the same number pointing to the same cell. There's 2 9s pointing down to the bottom middle box, but they're a bit too far apart to interact with the cell with knight's moves. The 9s do both see a cell with knight's moves in the middle left, giving this weird diagonal pair here. We also have this weird pair of 9s in the top left. 2 of these cells are blocked by Sudoku, and 1 is blocked by knight's move from the center. I don't think these interact, so we can keep moving a bit. 3 options for the 9 up here, because these are blocked by Sudoku, and if we hypothetically had a 9 here, it would block both options in the top left. So I think I'll still mark it if it has 3 options. That is still a wide enough range, but 4 options is a little bit too much to pencil mark. I guess we have these options in the middle left and middle right, and these options in the bottom right. Can we erase some of them? No, I think all of these are still placeable, but this does cancel out this 9 option because that would see all of the candidates here, so 9 is now restricted to these 3 options. That was a lot of pencil marking, probably not the number I should be prioritizing. Let's see, 5 has 2 options at the top. 5 has 3 options on the right side. Yeah, it's not a lot. I should check out the left column, actually. Left column has 6 numbers in it. The 1 has to be in one of these 2 spots. 2 is unrestricted. Oh, and the other one that is in this column, but not in this cell over here, that's a 5. And the 5 is also blocked by knight's move, so do actually have a 5 here, a 1 here, and a 2 in the spot. That resolves the left column. 2 candidates for 5. Now this would block these spots from being possible 5s because they see both of these. So the 5 cannot be in the left column in the bottom right, bottom middle. Add that to the fact that we cannot place the 5 in the left column in the top middle, and that means we have 2 candidates for the 5 in the center here. They've got to be on the left side. What else? Let's find some more pairs. This is an 8 pair, which also, I guess, yeah, if the numbers are right next to each other, that blocks the space that's 2 apart. So the 8s are blocked in these spots and the bottom middle. Anything in the right column, because the right column already has 5. 8 has to be in one of those 2 spots. 3 can still be in 3 different spots. 6 definitely has to be in this box at the very least. It can't be at the top. 7 and 3 are both unrestrained but cannot be in the middle. Oh yeah, checking 1s. The 1 has to go into the bottom and the middle box, which means it has to be in the middle and the right. That goes here. And with that, we can rule out the center by knight's move, so 1 only has 2 options in the center. 1 has to be on the right side in the top left box, which gives us another pair of 1s down here. Oh, actually, yeah, that restricts 1s in the top center, because we have this one blocking these 3 cells, and we cannot have them in the middle here because they would see both. So in the top and in the middle of the middle columns, it's restricted to either the left or the right side, meaning it has to be in the middle here. It cannot be in the bottom because there's another 1 here, and it cannot be in the center because that sees both 1 candidates in the center box. So we have a 1 fixed in these spots. That was pretty roundabout, but it was pretty nice. Yeah, the other ones that are in the middle, in the top middle, and on the top left, those are still open. They can still go anywhere. Yeah, let's check this box. There's only 3 numbers missing. 2s are a pair. 3s can go anywhere still. 6, I guess that's a pair in these 2 spots. And 7's flexible. All right, nothing much there. In the center row, we're missing 2, 6, 8, 9. I do only see 2 options for 8. I also see 2 options for 9. It's not enough. Let's check out individual numbers again. There's a 3 pair in these spots because this 3 sees all of that. So we have the 3 on the right side, which means we get to place it over here. That resolves all the numbers in this box, actually. 8 is the last one. And that means we do actually get our 8 in the center by 2 Sudokus and 2 knight's moves. There we go. 9 is fixed to this spot here. What else? There's only 1 option for 5 now because it's got to be in the bottom row and it is blocked by knight's move from that side. 1s have 2 options. 2s are flexible. 3s. I guess the 3s were gone down to a pair. It's in those spots. 4, 5. 6 is still flexible in the bottom 2 rows. We can say that the 7 is in one of those 2 cells on the left, meaning it's in one of those two cells on the bottom. That's it, I think. Maybe something on the right, although the top right cell basically has the top middle cell's numbers and also 1. So I doubt it. Anything that goes back into the middle, maybe. Well, we've got 3, 5, 4 in the center column. Those are all dealt with. 8, 1, 9. Oh yeah, we only have one spot for 9 now. It's got to go here. 8 is a pair in these spots. Though that means we do, yeah, in the middle row, we only have one spot left for 8. That gets rid of one of the candidates for 6, but it's still in the right column. What were the other two options for the middle row? It was 2 and 6. Yeah, both of those are still fine in those spots, I think. No, it's not. It's not. We deduced that 6 has to be in one of the right spots over here for the middle right box, which means it can't be in the center. So this has to be a 2 and a 6 this way around. This 6 is going to cover everything besides one cell in the bottom left. 2 is... it's there. 4 is still fixed to 2 options. 5 is still fixed to 2 options. And 7 is as well, right? Maybe something is blocked off more in the center now. We can erase this mark, but 9 is still in 2 positions. Yeah, all of the pairs we had before are still unresolved. The 9 pair, the 7 pair, the 4 pair. 2 only sees 1 row. 3, it's limited to 3 cells. 5 maybe? There is something we can say about 5s. Yeah, it is in... we got it in one of those 2 cells because... well, we have restricted it to the left in the center column anyway, so... yeah, I guess I should mark this in the top row. This is a 6-7 pair. It's not we can't disambiguate it yet, but... no, we can. This 6 is actually seeing the cell by knight's move, so this is a 7 and this is a 6. I'm not sure that gives us anything better over there, though. We do get a 6 pair in these positions, which I guess that does give us our 6 in the top middle because all of the other things in the column are blocked. This one's blocked by knight's move, this one's blocked by Sudoku, this one's blocked by that deduction where when we place a cell there, then the pair disappears. So we get a 6 up top here. And the remaining numbers up top are 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3 are both look at this cell, so this is a 2, which means the 2 up top here goes in this spot. There's a 3 down below, so this is a 3, this is a 1. There we get that. This is a 7 now. 7 is now restricted to the left here, which means it's got to go in the middle on the bottom. We still have a bit ahead of us. Those are 4 pairs here in the bottom right. Make that 5 pairs with the 3. Now both the 3 and the 7 are restricted to the left, which means the remaining pair is resolved. This has to be a 9. This pushes the 6 down here. Wait, no. The 9 isn't a pair, it's a triple. So this still works in every single way, which means we have a pair and a triple, so that does fix the column numbers though. That means we do have a 9 in this spot. On the right side, we definitely had a 6, and the other number is a 3. This looks like it's still going to be a 3-6 pair. I'll erase that pencil mark just to make it absolutely clear. And on the left side, we have a 7, and the other number is a 5, which does see the spot by knight's move, so this is going to be the 5 down here. Whoops. And this is going to be 7. Does that give us the 7 on the other side? Not quite. We do know it's at the bottom though. Right, the 7, 5 disambiguation. Oh, that places 5 over here. We still have our 2 candidates for 5 on the bottom. Nothing's changed there. nothing has changed for this pair either. So we only have 2 pairs of 5s. We can put that on the back burner. What is missing in the middle? We're missing 2, we're missing 3, and 7. 2, 3, 7. This has to be 2 and done, right? And this is a 3-7 pair, which is also resolved by Sudoku. Now this 7 means we've got to place the 7 in the top row on the left, which means we resolve the 3-7 pair. It's got to be in the middle. Yeah, the 3's here anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6, 8, 9 triple is still unresolvable, looks like. Let's check the other numbers. We're missing a 2, which I think is actually directly placeable in the center. This 2 above crosses out the left side. This one sees this by knight's move, and there's a 2 at the bottom. So we've got a 2 that places our 5. That resolves this 5. And this 7 in the pair gets pushed to the left, which means this 7 is written down here. Any other pairs that get resolved here, right, the 3 gets resolved. That just leaves an 8 and a 2. The 2 does get pushed up here. And this is an 8. 3, 6 resolves the right side here. And now we have a 6 pair down here. We also have the 1 pair. Oh, the 1 pair is done. That is 1, that is 6. And that's 8 missing here. So the 6 gets pushed down here, which fixes this triple. And yeah, we're pretty much done, I think. This is a 4 pair, and what were the other 2 cells that went here? It's a 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. All right, very cool. Quick anti-knight Sudoku solved. Still a little bit time consuming on my end. I think looking in the right places and at the right number sets is really the key here. I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye-bye for now. Also, I have a very special puzzle that coming up that I want to solve soon, but it is going to take a long time to do. I might have to split it up into multiple videos. It is the Mellow Melon Octathlon, if you're familiar with that. It's like supposedly a rite of passage. So that's going to be cool. Anyways, bye-bye.